What's up, everybody? It's Ethan here, and today I'm coming to you from Eldorado Canyon State Park near Boulder, Colorado. A pretty cool little foothills state park in between Denver and Boulder, but a lot closer to Boulder. And this place is known nationally among the climbing community, rock climbing community, because it's got some of the best rock climbing you could ever imagine. And for just regular Joes like me, there's also a lot of hiking trails. I'll tell you though, if you like your solitude, I don't think I would recommend this place, because it is a kind of a zoo here. It's about noon on a Sunday, and I'm just trying to get a quick hike in this weekend. So I'd never been here before, so I decided to come out here and check it out. And it's very cool, it's very beautiful, but there are a lot of people for sure. Like a lot of people. So anyway, I'm gonna get to the trailhead. I'm like less than a quarter mile away, and then I'll show you guys this awesome hike I'm doing. It's gonna be about 4.5 miles, and I'm gonna go to I'm gonna take the Rattlesnake Gulch Trail up to the Continental Divide Overlook. Should be pretty cool. Alright, so I'm at the Fowler and Rattlesnake Gulch Trailhead, starting the hike. And this earlier today when I was leaving, I only live about half hour from this park, but when I was leaving, I was debating on whether or not I should bring my micro spikes, and boy am I glad I did, because this trail is all slushy snow and ice. I mean, these kinds of trail conditions, this is what micro spikes were made for right here. And they can just dig into that snow and ice in a way that those like yak tracks just can't. I've had yak tracks. I used to just use those. And before this winter started, I went out and got some actual micro spikes, and I mean, they make like a world of difference. They can turn a really crappy hike into a very enjoyable hike. But I'm probably gonna throw those on in a minute here, because as you can see, it's pretty icy. Well, just started the hike and already getting beautiful views. Didn't take long. It's a beautiful canyon. But of course, I'm turning off the Fowler Trail here to start on the Rattlesnake Gulch Trail. And of course, right when I decided to put my spikes on, now the trail is clear. So this might be one of those days where I'm going to be constantly stopping to put on and take off these spikes. We'll see how it goes. Now that's a view if I've ever seen one. Beautiful. So, still been hitting a lot of intermittent icy and slushy patches on the trail. So I've decided to just keep my spikes on, because there's kind of like just enough of it that I want to have them on. But at the same time, there are definitely some stretches where I wish I wasn't wearing them. So I'm getting pretty close to where the out and back portion of the trail stops. And then it's like a 1 mile loop. And based on what I saw on the map, I'm probably going to go counterclockwise. Get up to that overlook. Hopefully get some good views. It's pretty cloudy to the west, so we'll see. But I'm hoping I can see some of those snow-capped peaks from here. But either way, the views of Eldorado Canyon are spectacular, so it's a cool hike no matter what. Hiking through a really beautiful pine forest. Getting up there, this trail does about 1,000 feet to get up to the Continental Divide Overlook, so it's like 1,000 feet over 2.25 miles. A little steep, but not too bad. There definitely are some mellow sections on the trail. This one right here is a perfect example. And boy, am I glad I brought my microspikes today. I've been seeing a lot of people without them, and they're just slipping and sliding all over the place. So here is the split. This is where the loop starts. And you can see it says it's a 0.8 mile loop. And I am going to go counterclockwise. If I can find the right trail. I think this is it here. But yeah, I'm going to go the way that looks like the shortest, most direct route to the overlook. And then I'll come back down the long way. So I thought the loop was down this way, but that's just a dead end. And now I can see the trail goes here and then comes back out here, but that way is closed. So it looks like, I mean, my plan on doing it counterclockwise, I'm gonna have to do that. I have no choice. But I don't think I'll be able to come back down that other side of the loop. So this is probably just going to be a straight out and back hike. And probably be about 1/2 mile shorter than I originally anticipated. Because, yeah, I think that sign mentioned something about the golden eagle nesting and stuff like that. And they have that end of the trail closed because of that. But based on what I'm seeing, it looks like I can still get to the overlook, so I'm definitely going to still do that. Alright, I'm coming out to the end of the trail. Views just opened up a lot. The overlook is right there where that little bench is. And then getting really cool views of Eldorado Canyon and then looking out east. Alright, there it is. Continental Divide Overlook in Eldorado Canyon State Park. Not much of a view of the Continental Divide today. You can see a couple of those snow-capped peaks out there. That's probably out in the Indian Peaks Wilderness. But yeah, it is pretty cloudy. It's still a pretty nice day out here though. But the views are very expansive and just beautiful. It's very cool. And for right now, I got the place to myself. I don't see anybody else up here. which is pretty cool. There's that view to the east again. Very nice view. And yeah, like I said, you do get a little bit of a view of some of those snow-capped peaks out there, which is pretty awesome. But anyway, guys, it's a nice little place to relax here. They got a couple of benches, and I'm gonna go ahead and just relax up here for a couple of minutes, have a snack, drink some water, and then I'll head back down. So I'll get back to you guys soon. Alright, so I'm heading back down the trail. It's definitely been a few more people coming up now. A lot of people wanting to hike this in the afternoon, I guess. Despite the fact that it's supposed to start raining in well, originally they said it was going to rain at 2, and it's almost 2 o'clock now, but doesn't look like it's going to start raining in the next, probably for at least another hour, so I think I'm good to get down, but I think some of these people might get caught in it. Alright, so I'm almost back down to the trailhead, getting pretty close. Just soaking in the views of Eldorado Canyon. Very beautiful place. Really cool spot, and like I said, it is a little crowded, so if you can go on a weekday, I would definitely suggest going on a weekday. But if you're like me and work all week and you really can only do weekends, then I would suggest, coming here on a Sunday, because from what I've been told, it's actually twice as bad on Saturdays, and they usually stop letting people into the park by sometimes as early as 9 or 10 in the morning. So anyway, I'll get back to you guys down at the trailhead. Alright guys, I made it back to the trailhead, and now I'm about a quarter mile away from my car. Parked a little further down at another parking area, but that was a super fun hike. It got a little crowded towards the end on my way down, but overall I'm super glad I did it. And this place is definitely a mud fest right now. I'm glad I got back down before it started raining, because that would have made it even worse. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut the video off here. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys soon for another video. Have a good one.